Lanka beat Ireland by 20 runs. Yes, it was a close encounter till the 14th over of Ireland's inning, where they needed 60 runs from the last 6 overs, and they have 8 wickets in hand. But the clutter of wickets, the wickets fell in a hurry as they were all trying 43 chasing 164, losing the match by 20 runs. Batting first, Sri Lanka scored 163 for the loss of 6 wickets. Thanks to Kusal Mendis, who scored an unbeaten 56 of 43, Kamindu 44 of only 19 balls, and Pathun Nissan got 24 of 23, while Mishara made 14 of 11 balls. But with the bowling performance of Ireland, Dockrell 2 for 17 from his 4, a brilliant control bowling from Dockrell, and then McCarthy 2 for 40 from 3, and 1 for 24 for Delaney from 4, and Mark Adair conceded 33 runs from his 4, taking only 1 wicket. And in the second half of the match, Ireland chasing 164 were all out for 143 in 19.5 overs, losing the match by 20 runs. Top scorer was Harry Tactor, who made 40 of 34. Adair made 34 of 23, and Tucker 21 of 18, and Camphor 13. But the bowling performance of Sri Lanka, Mahesh Tikshana 3 for 23 from his quota of 4, Hasaranga 3 for 25 from his quota of 4, and Pathirana 2 for 26 from 2.5 overs, and Chamira 1 for 25 from 3 overs. Batting first, Sri Lanka scored 163 for 6. The openers, 24 by Pathundesanka of 23. It was caught by Sterling, the wicketkeeper of the bowling of Dockrell, and then Mishara made 14 of 11, caught by McCarthy of Adair. Kushal Mendis remained unbeaten on 56 of 43, but Ratnayake made 5 runs, bowled by Dockrell. Vilalge 10 of 13, caught by Dockrell of Delaney, and Kamindu 44 of only 19, caught by Dockrell of McCarthy, and Dasun Shanaka, captain, was out without scoring on the very first ball, and Hasaranga remained unbeaten on 1 along with Kushal, who scored 56 of 43, and they finished the first inning at 163 for 6 in their allotted 20 overs with 9 extras as well. Ireland fielders dropped 3 key catches, crucial catches, which cost them the match as well. Now the bowling performance of Ireland, Humphreys, 4 overs, 44 runs and no wicket. In his 1 over, he conceded 21 runs, and that was the match-changing over. Mark Adair 4 overs, 33 runs and 1 wicket. McCarthy 3 overs, 40 runs and 2 wickets. Dockrell 4 overs, 17 runs. Yes, he was the pick of the Ireland bowling. Only 4.25 runs per over and also taking 2 wickets. Delaney 4 overs, 24 runs and 1 wicket. And Harry Tector 1 over, 5 runs. Fall of wicket for Sri Lanka. First wicket fell at 28 and the second at 62. Then 6 runs later, they lost their 3rd wicket and 4th at 86. Then they had a partnership which took their total to 153, but back-to-back 2 wickets, 5th and 6th at 153. In the end, 164 they scored for the loss of 7 wickets. Yes, 163 for 6 in their stipulated 20 overs. This is match number 6, which is played at Colombo. Ireland scored 143 in 19.5 overs, and Sri Lanka won the match by 20 runs. Yes, 3 catches, Ireland fielders dropped and lost the match because of all 3 catches, as Kamindu Mendis cashed in and scoring an unbeaten half century. 21 runs were scored the 17th over of Sri Lankan inning, and Humphreys, he conceded how many runs? 2, 4 and a 6, which mean 14, 8 and then 4 more, which 18 and 3, 21 runs in 1 over. Humphreys conceded 21 runs in 1 over and 4 overs, 44 runs without taking a wicket. The summary once again, yes. Ireland batting performance, yes. Ireland opener Sterling, the captain, was the first man to go. Clean bowled by Mahesh Tikshana, he scored 6 of 13. Adair made 34 of 23. It was bowled by Hasaranga. Harry Tector, 40 of 30 balls. Caught by Ratnayake of Hasaranga. And then Tucker made 21 of 18. and caught by Mishanov Valalge. Kempfer was brilliantly caught by Shanaka in the deep of the bowling of Hasaranka. He scored 13 runs. Kalix could only scored 4 and he was stumped by Kusal Mendis of the bowling of Mahesh Tikshana. Dallin was out without scoring on the very first ball, caught by Chabira of Tikshana. Then Dockrell was out after scoring 9. Kamindu was the catcher and Pathirana was the bowler. And Markade was the last man. He scored 10 runs, caught by Shanaka of Chabira. In the end, Humphreys was bowled by Pathirana in the final over as Ireland were all of 143 in 19.5 overs, losing the match by 20 runs. The bowling performance of Sri Lanka. Chabira, 3 overs, 25 runs and 1 wicket with economy of 8.33. Mahesh Tikshana, 4 overs, 23 runs and 3 wickets. He bowled 10 dot balls and his economy was 5.75. Pathirana just bowling like Malinga, a slinging action and trying to bowl swinging yorkers. From his 2.5 overs, he conceded 26 runs and capturing 2 wickets. 9.18 was his economy. Valalge, the rising star for Sri Lanka, 4 overs, 28 runs and 1 wicket. Hasaranga, although he was injured, but from his 4 overs, he gave away 25 runs and capturing 3 wickets. 3 for 25, the third highest wicket taker in this World Cup. Shanaka, 2 overs, 12 runs and no wicket. And the fall of wicket, first wicket of Ireland fell at 24 and the second at 56, third at 105. They were very well placed till 105 for 2 and needing 60 runs from the remaining 6 overs. But from there onward, they lost wicket in clutter. The third at 105, fourth at 113, fifth at 120, back-to-back 2 wickets, 6 also at 120, the 7th at 126, 8th at 137, 9th at 143 and the 10th and final also at 143 and they were bowled out 143 in 19.5 overs, losing the match by 20 runs. Summary once again, Sri Lanka batting first, scored 163 for 6. In reply, Ireland were all out 143 in 19.5 overs, losing the match by 20 runs. Yes, they lost the match. Now going to the points table where Sri Lanka starts off the tournament on winning note. Yes, they are placed in Group B and Sri Lanka won their opening match, so they have 2 points and their net run rate is exactly 1. On the other hand, Ireland lost the match and their net run rate is -1. Sri Lanka's next encounter will be against Oman, then Australia and Zimbabwe. On the other hand, Ireland's next match will be against another tough opposition, Australia. Then they have to play against Oman and Zimbabwe. So this is what happened so far. Sri Lanka winning the match by 20 runs and Kamindu Mendis of Sri Lanka, who scored 44 of 19 balls, was declared player of the match. On this note, we come to the end of our show. Till the next program, it's goodbye from Sports 360.